And that was for your viewing pleasure. And now for your information. Good evening. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're doing outstanding. And you might be asking yourself, Ray, why are you wearing these silly headphones? And a lot of times when I see people doing this sort of thing, they wear the headphones, so I put them in to look cool, but I'm kidding. I don't need the headphones. Good evening. I am so excited to tell you about the outstanding itinerary that I've been planning for our trip, for our next trip, which is the StartupBus alumni trip. I'm super excited about it. Everything is coming together beautifully. The last details, the icing on the cake, the frosting around the edges, things are coming together very, very nicely. Tonight I'm reporting from my bed because I've been working on this so long. I have actually gotten sleepy. I've had to go to bed, and then, well, now you see here I am working. So no, I'm just kidding. Basically, a brief itinerary update is you're going to be arriving into New York City with joy and happiness on Saturday. This coming Saturday, in just about 3 days from now. So that's very exciting. When you arrive into New York City, if you're coming into LGA, I suggest taking a taxi to the hotel, the Pod 39, or also if you're arriving into the other two airports, you'll either take the train or a taxi. Basically, I do suggest that you stay at the Pod 39 hotel, and many other people are already staying there. I'm not a sales representative for the Pod 39 hotel. It's just a very inexpensive, small, nice, modern, new, clean, small. Did I mention small? The rooms are the size of a pod, so they're very small. So I suggest that hotel. Basically, when you arrive in, I hope that you'll have some time to check in. On Saturday evening around maybe the 7 or 8 o'clock time frame, we're going to be doing a pre-launch event. And this pre-launch event is held at FF Ventures in New York. We're going to be coupling up with the East Coast StartupBus to basically do that event together. There's going to be refreshments provided, although it will not be a full meal. And we're going to have some demos of some products that they're going to have. Basically, after that event, I'm going to plan a little bit of a dine around. So I'm going to take a motor coach out and basically go to a couple places around New York City and takes people that are maybe not familiar with the town and want to get out on the town and look around a little bit around town in New York. So we're excited about that. Basically, then return back to the Pod 39 hotel, call it a night in a kind of an early way, and then basically get up and get on the road around 8 or 9 a.m., really focusing in on the 8 a.m. because Sunday, which is the departure day between 8 and 9 a.m., very exciting thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be traveling down the I-81 corridor and then basically doing something for lunch that's very special. Prior to lunch, you'll be pitching your ideas. You'll be basically forming the teams. We'll be going over some different ideas and concepts and basically the idea pitch. Then we have the lunch coming. The lunch is exciting because you're going to go down into the ground. You're going to go down into the ground for lunch. Basically, then the businesses will start after lunch. We'll start to build the businesses up. The businesses will start to form. That's very exciting. And then we will start to make our way continuing south, down to the city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, on the first night, which is a Saturday night, I'm going to give you a taste of New York and a taste of the Empire State, a taste of the Northeast, a taste of America. On Sunday night, I'm going to give you something different, a taste of the South, a taste of a place where I thrive. We're going to be staying at some villas and basically the Wilderness of the Smokies Resort, which is a indoor water park. Yes, you're going to be able to go to the water park, no problem. Also, there's plenty of Wi-Fi. There's plenty of things to do there. We're going to be having a tasting of some outstanding locally brewed items that they actually make right in the Smoky Mountains. So that's going to be basically all day Sunday. Then we're going to get up early in the morning on Monday and start to make our way south down to the Crescent City, the beautiful city of New Orleans. And, of course, a few different stops along the way. That's an easy day, about a 7, 8, 9-hour drive. Not hard at all. Make it down into New Orleans where we are going to be converging with other startup buses. About 3 or 4 other startup buses are going to be coming together with us there in New Orleans, and we're going to be having an activity. Thanks to Susie Steiner also for this t-shirt, but for planning that event. At this time, I'm working on something exciting, really cool. Some hostel accommodations in New Orleans. There are no hotels available due to a medical convention being in town. So the idea is, well, why not make a startup bus hostel? And basically, we'll just take the whole damn thing, about 2 or 3 of them. That's fine. Then that's Monday. Tuesday, basically, we'll get on the road out of New Orleans, head to San Antonio, and that's when the Startup Bus sanctioned events and like the whole national Startup Bus stuff will start to come together. We'll have an evening activity in San Antonio. Thank you, Dorina, for planning that. Also, we're going to be staying out at a hotel near the airport, so if you need to fly someplace, you'll be nearby. And also, there'll be motor coach shuttles to the bars and the fun activities, continuing to build the businesses. This is where some of the early pitches start to take place, and this is also where the rack space events start to take place. So basically, be in San Antonio on Tuesday evening, Wednesday during the day, and then basically on Thursday, get on the road from San Antonio and head up to Austin, to the actual South by Southwest, and that's where some of the final wrap-up events are going to be taken care of. As you can tell, I'm using a very sophisticated timeline here, and that means that closer to today, I know more of what's going on. Further from today, I know less. So as the day gets closer to today, more information becomes available. And basically, that is the gist of the itinerary. The itinerary is a living, breathing thing. It isn't a science, it is an art. And an itinerary is a thing that constantly changes and morphs and molds and becomes what is the perfect trip. And so that's what our intention here is, to create the absolutely perfect trip. And as much as things are happening, we ask that you roll with the punches and continue to do what you've been doing, which is to be outstanding. Keep a smile on your face. I'm looking forward to seeing you in New York City. Can't wait. And peace out.